All right, just so you know, Stark, I don't have the stream up, so you're gonna have to read out loud the name that you draw so that I can add it.
Okay. This pot has like pori spouts on it. One of them nearly fell out. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. I'll just have to. Yeah. There we go. What's the worst that could happen? Right. Oh my God. So, go for it, Casey. I'm shaking. You can speak.
All right, well, welcome everyone. Thanks very much for sitting by patiently while we were discussing what we were doing there for a few minutes. The whole point of this stream is to get the group stages for the All-Invitational 6 going. And we thought it'd be a lot of fun to do sort of like a you know how WCS, I know WCS Europe did it this way, where they literally just drew names from a bowl and set them into different groups that way. I thought we'd do something very similar where we have
Oh,
Stark, who was amazing and went and printed out all the names of the players who have signed up. All 32 players, by the way, which is
yeah.
insane.
Like bit of backstory here. Me and Casey were planning this, and we were like, you know what? Let's give them 2 weeks and hope we get 16 people signed up. 3 days, 32. You
Yeah,
guys are ridiculous. Like, what happened to you spending time with family at Christmas?
yeah, for real. Like
Be a
20
shame.
people on Boxing Day. We had already had 20 people signed up. So actually, do you want to talk about the changes we made to the format now, or do you want to wait until after the groups are done to do that?
Yeah, let's do that. So, I mean, we originally planned this. We were thinking, okay, the last tournament, the fifth one was great, but it was you had one life, and a lot of people got screwed over pretty quickly. You ran into me first round. Canary ran into Tang first round.
Yeah.
So we wanted to give people extra lives. I'm shaking this pot. We wanted to give people more lives. So we're doing a group stage at the start, like DreamHack Winter. I think that was where we got inspired from. I don't remember fully.
Yeah, it was. That's what a couple of people brought up to try to make this one as similar to that as possible. Basically, what it is it's a group stage, 4 groups maximum. It doesn't matter how many people are in the tournament. There's going to be 4 groups, and the top 3 players from every group make it into the playoff stage. Um, so the way that works is, in this case, we have 32 players. We're going to have 4 groups of 8 players, and they're going to go through a single round robin stage where each player plays everyone in their group one time, and it's going to be a best of one. The original plan was to make it a best of 3, but when Stark and I sat down and saw how many games that was going to add up to
And we
be,
thought,
especially,
yeah,
yeah,
112 best of threes.
yeah,
That's what it would be, which is
yeah,
what 214 to 336 maps.
yeah, it's ridiculous. And we
I
were trying
hadn't
to
played
get
that
them.
many games in quarter of a year.
And
Yeah,
we
I
wanted to
mean,
get them all casted on one week or during one week, and it's just not going to happen. So it would have been really awesome if we could have done best of threes. Maybe next All In 7 we'll plan ahead more to figure out how we would do that type of thing. But for this one, we made a snap decision a couple hours ago, saying, you know what, we got to do best of ones because otherwise we're not going to be able to cast all these games.
yeah.
So
I mean, we still said what 111 best of threes is it's now going to be guaranteed. 112 maps still need to be casted, so uh,
mhm.
it's going to be
Yeah, it's still
fun.
going to be a lot. It's still going to be quite a bit of games to play and watch each day, and we'll get into that. Like not today. I think we'll figure out the streaming schedule and everything after. Today
Yeah.
is really all about coming up with the group stages. So, yeah, let's get started. I'm excited. I want to see what group I landed and just what they end up looking like. So, let's get going.
Right. First name. Okay, here's the best part. I have to manually focus my camera. I hope this is going the right way. Oh, there we go. Einheya. You are the first picked.
Bam! Added to the bracket.
You are in Group A. So we're going to do Group A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D? Or are we
No, it's
doing
got to
all of A?
be all of A, all of B, all of C, and all
Okay.
of D.
All right. Einheya, you have Group A. Congrats.
It's
Wow.
Platinum Zerg, by the way.
Is he platinum now? I mean, he's been all sorts.
Yeah,
It depends how much he's working, I think.
yeah. He hit platinum just before Christmas, I think. So congrats. He plays like a plat no matter, or actually, he plays like a high plat, low diamond. I'd say no matter what league he's actually in. So
All right, second. Here we go. You ready? Oh, oh, it's a Canadian Zerg. It's. Hang on, I'm focusing the wrong way. Oh, where we go? Oh no, I went the wrong way, guys. I'm sorry. There we go. Detonator.
Detner, the newbie to the team, been part of the team in the past and then just now rejoined, and he actually just switched to Zerg. So already being in a group with Einherjar, it's going to be pretty tough. So good luck, and let's continue.
All right. 30 to go. Oh, we got another Zerg. Getting all the Zergs out of the way. I hope you guys have been practicing your ZVZ. Here we go. I went the wrong way again. I am so bad at this. We have Aquila. Zerg from New Zealand. We go.
I think I spelled that right.
Aquila.
Yep, that's what I got. Okay,
Sweet.
good.
How many more Zergs could we fit in Group A? Oh man. It's another Zerg! Here we go!
Oh man, this
Holy
is just
Zerg,
disgusting.
Oh, I focused the wrong way again. Here we go. So we have Arrowair. We picked him up for middle of last CTL season, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I remember him playing. I think he's a gold or platinum Zerg, I believe. Canadian. Smashed some Protoss. I don't remember. It was middle of the week. He did a Roachling all in. The Protoss had like 3 Zealots. It was.
Oh yeah, okay. It's ringing a
Going around.
bell. I think he's somewhat active in the chat, but I'm not. I don't think he's as active as some other people. But
All
thank you
right.
very much for signing up for the tournament. You are in Group A, 4 out of 4 Zergs.
We got a lot of plats and golds in this group as well. All Zergs.
Yeah.
Galaxy says everyone name builds each other. All right. Oh, we have a not Zerg. Okay, Sin, who do you reckon? Who is the not Zerg?
Well, I don't know.
They can't hear you. Operator. Okay, it's not him. Casey, what do you reckon?
Acadian is my guess.
Well, it's a Terran.
Wow. All right, who's a Terran?
Lando.
Oh, oh my God. Sim just said rip Group A. Lando's like he's like a TVZ master. So
He's a TVZ killer, and he's going to have convenient scheduling with Aquila. So
that
if
works.
this was all planned in advance. It's not. All right.
All right,
So
Mr. Lando added to the bracket. 3 more for Group A.
Oh my God! It's a not Zerg. Here we go. And that's going to bring some interesting games for the best of ones. We have Canary.
Oh, damn. We'll get to see a Canary versus Lando, which I'm actually pretty excited about.
Canary is our very own tame Vespasian. He has been house trained. All right. Very volatile.
Canary hype.
All right, we have the next one. You ready? How many are we up to now? I've lost count already.
6.
Is it 6?
We're
7?
at 6.
Okay.
2 more.
This is the 7th. All right. This group's actually going to get pretty good.
Yeah.
We got another Zerg.
Of course.
We have Nexlux. Come out of retirement. Nah, he's played like some games.
The skill variance here is pretty good. I mean, we got the gold players, the plat players, and then a few diamond players as well. It's gonna go pretty well.
With a lot of ZVZ as well, and a lot of these players are pretty aggressive as well. So we could. I'm really interested to see how this group turned out. All right.
Last pick for Group A.
I found a bit of paper. Here we go. Oh. All right. Here we go. We have another Canadian Zerg. I got the
Oh
wrong
no.
way again.
No, who could it be?
Tang.
Oh, thank God. I
Tang.
thought that was going to be me. And
So
that
we get
shakes this group
Tang,
up.
Mr. Lando, Tang Neclux, Tang Canary. That's some pretty intense games coming out of there. And we got best of one ZVZs against all of the plats and the gold. So best of one ZVZ is crazy. This
That's
group
going to be
is gonna
insane.
get nuts.
So I just had this idea on the fly. I think we should do predictions for what we think is going to be the top four, let's say, of the group, and then
Okay.
I'll arrange the seedings that way. Not that they're really going to matter at all, but yeah, I want to do it that way.
Well, Group A is six Zergs. I think we had 13 or 14 Zergs, so we've got over half of them out of the way already, excluding the randoms.
That's
We have
true.
no
Yeah.
Protoss in this group, so if you guys are scared of the A move, you're okay here.
Hmm.
Predictions. Okay, so I'm gonna be ballsy here and say Lando top. I'm just saying
Wow.
Tang.
Okay.
I mean, if I beat you, Lando can beat you. I'm just saying. So there we go.
That's
Okay, Lando
hilarious.
top, Tang second, Canary third. That's my
Yeah.
top three. I'll
I
give
would
next up.
say Nexlux fourth. I was going to go with Tang first, and yeah, probably Tang, Lando, Canary. Nexlux
Wild
could be a wild
cards.
card.
I think wild card also Einheya for the group.
Yes.
If he's on form, he's pretty scary as well. He was giving Tang a run for his money in All In 5, I believe. That what was it? The Castellana game? You remember that one?
Yeah, with the Reapers.
No,
Wait,
it's
are we talk-
ZVZ.
Oh wait,
Einheya
what are we
Tang in
talking?
on All In 5.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry, I was
Back and forth
messing with
which
the
one?
brackets here. Thought we were
Yep.
talking about Canary. Canary is someone who definitely has a shot against Tang too because of his innovative builds. He could throw something at Tang that he hasn't seen before, so that'll be cool. But yeah, Group A all sorted out here, and it's going to be a lot of Zergs, a lot of ZVZ, but we do have some awesome Terran players in here as well. So I'm excited for that group. And
From a
unless
Terran
you have
point of
anything
view,
else to say,
they have a lot of practice advantage if practice
mhm.
is going to be a thing going into this tournament because they got one
It
Terran
should.
versus Terran and the rest is just all Zergs. So TVZ all day, every day.
I
Lando's going to be
expect
happy.
practice. You guys
Oh,
want your Age of Empires, right? You want your custom emotes.
and
Better
we
be
have
practicing.
another prize which we haven't mentioned in the thread.
Oh yeah, that's
Zergs.
true. Tang offered a 1 hour practice session or coaching session, sorry, for the top three Zergs, right?
Yeah.
So we have
So
a
when
lot
he
of Zergs, so
wins,
there's.
he'll petition himself. Ah. Yeah. All right. Let's do Group B. You ready, Sin? Oh, silence. Adjudicator. All right. I'm gonna shake the pot to make it fair, of course. I mean, that's what we're all here
I don't
for.
think you've shaken that pot enough yet, so just
I
keep going.
mean, there we go. Let's shake it up. I mean, all the Zergs are on the top. I mean, they're the lightest. Like, I don't know. Okay, I'm done. Okay, you ready? Here we go.
I'm ready.
First one of Group B. Oh, we have fruit potato in Group B.
Nice.
Here we go. Platinum.
Fruit Potato is probably, well, I want to say one of my favorite Terrans, but we have so many good Terrans on this team. It's hard to really say that, but he's definitely got some skill, and I'm interested to see where he's gonna rank in this tournament. So
Got the second player. We have the first Protoss. Any guesses for the first Protoss? We have
I don't know.
6. That's 4. I don't know why I'm. Whatever.
Who is it?
It's one of our new guys. We have Purge.
Purge hype, Protoss hype, Group B hype.
It's actually a very good PvP player, so I guess he's hoping for some more Protosses in this group, and we might get another one. Let's see, third player. We got another Protoss. Oh yeah, here we go. Canadian Protoss. Acadian.
Acadian. I love that guy.
Yeah, won
Happy
a
he
pretty
managed to.
solid game in the finals.
Yeah, he did. Holding a 2-gate in a PvP actually, so his PvP is pretty solid as well. So Purge is not necessarily going to be an easy win for him.
We got another Protoss. Or
Oh
have we?
wow! I don't know, do we?
Well,
You're
it
the
might
one
be.
who's.
I mean, he rolls Zerg
Oh,
80% of the time, but here we go,
oh
it's
no!
J-Ro.
You don't even have to say anymore.
So already this group is looking pretty even. So we do have 4 slots left. Alright, what do we got? I am liking the feel of this bit of paper. Here we go. You ready? We got another
I'm ready.
Protoss.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm sorry. Here we go. We have Dead Phoenix, otherwise known as the Operator, which you may be more familiar with.
Nice. Hopefully his PvP is up to par.
Got a lot of Protoss in this group. Wow. I mean, I guess we'll have a Terran group coming up next if we're not careful. It is another one. Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow. We got another Protoss. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Focus camera. There we go. We have Shadva.
Shadver.
Diamond Protoss.
He hasn't been around too much lately. I know he's a really good player, though. He's actually, so far, probably somebody that I would pick as number 1 so far in this group.
Cyrex is saying it's rigged. I swear it's not rigged. The pot is the Guardian.
It's the absolute opposite of rigged.
I mean, I couldn't anti-rig this anymore if I tried. How many have we got in this group? I've already lost count. 6.
We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Hold on.
Do we have
Wait,
6?
no. 1, 2,
I
3,
see
4.
6
You're
on
right.
screen.
6.
Okay.
6. You're right.
All right. Let's see if we can get a Zerg in this group. Come on. Otherwise, the cast is going to be a hell of a lot of PvP. Oh. Well, we got a Zerg. But we also have a Terran and a Protoss. We have TB Ham.
TB Ham.
Recently Diamond again. Congrats after a 59,000 game stream on Christmas Day.
Yeah, TB Ham
present.
He's been improving like crazy in terms of his gameplay. It's been really good lately. Like, I mean, all the games I watch of him are just really fun to watch. So that'll be exciting. Shake this group up a little bit.
All right.
The last pick for Group B. Shadver's in stream. Nice. How's it going, Shadver? Haven't seen you in a while.
I think I got your race wrong, Galaxy, but you're here. I mean, it's like 2 a.m. when I was typing this, or 1 a.m. I think he's a Terran, isn't he? I swear he's a Terran.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
whatever.
I think Terran is his...
Galaxy, there you go.
We should probably clear that up, though, because I remember he was... he likes to play some Zerg, too, so we should clear that up with him.
Oh, right. Well, yeah. Let me check the sign-up thing. Maybe I wasn't... Maybe... Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Let's talk about Group B. What do we have? We're done now, aren't we?
Yes, we are. So we got Terran Fruit Potato, and then Protoss Purge, Protoss Acadian, Random J-Ro, Protoss Dead Phoenix, Protoss Shadver, Random TB Ham, and Terran Galaxy. Oh, Galaxy signed up as Zerg. So
you did
Zerg
sign up
Galaxy.
as Zerg. All right.
Yep.
So you can change that to a Zerg then, Mr. Sin.
That's probably why you had him down as Zerg then. You probably saw that.
There we go.
All right, so what kind of predictions do we have for this? Actually, you know what? You went first last group, so this group, I'm going to go ahead. And I'm going to predict TB Ham second place and Shadver first place.
I mean, he's not been around so much, so it's hard to say where he'd show up in the group standings. It'd be a bit of a wild card.
Yeah, but I know he's a really good player, so I'm going to go ahead and give him the first place nod. Second place to TB Ham. Third place, I guess I'll go with Purge, followed up by Fruit Potato, and then Acadian and Galaxy
Calling all the group.
Dead
Wow.
Phoenix, and J-Ro. That's how I'm sorting it up. Sorry, J-Ro. You can surprise the world though if you can pull off a few games against these guys. You got a tough group here. Maybe not the group of death that we're yet to see. Although Group A is pretty
I mean,
damn
there's a lot of
death.
strong players left, actually. We're
Yeah,
missing, who are we missing? Quang, Pisosa. They're going to get in the same group. Come on, they've got to get in the same group. That'd be wrong if they weren't. Who else?
all
Oh,
right.
I haven't been picked yet.
No,
We got a few more. Who else? I don't know. I didn't predict this group yet. What do we got? TB Ham first place, calling it now. Yeah. Shadver. Where's Shadver? He's second or third. I'm going to say third because there's a lot of PvP in this group. That's a bit volatile.
hmm
Fruit Potato takes second.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Fruit Potato is definitely good enough, especially if he actually practices for this. He's got some mad skills, and Acadian I think could be a dark horse as well. One of the best guys that I know about finding a build and just hammering it out until it's perfect. So we'll see how that group shakes up. It's going to be interesting. But let's move on to Group C now.
All right. Let's get the lid back on. Here we go. All right. So who haven't we seen yet that you want to see in the next group?
I want to see myself get picked. To be
Oh
honest,
yeah,
I need to know.
I gotta pick you. I mean, you're in it
I need
somewhere.
to know who's in this. Whose
Yep.
group I'm in. So.
Oh, we haven't had Gamer Richie as well. Oh,
Oh,
he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
Oh,
Let
man.
me.
He dodged Tang.
Yeah, he dodged Tang, so his group should be plain sailing if he doesn't find me. All right, Group C. Here we go. Ooh, we have another Protoss.
Who's it going to be?
Total Havoc. The
That's
Gold
X
Protoss.
Total Havoc.
That is X Total Havoc, yes. I don't know if you say the X or not.
I don't know either, but he's in.
We acquired him from, who was it? Vortex, in the middle of CTL.
Mhm.
Immediately after he beat Minimum Rage, we were like, we need this guy.
Yep. We kind of have a habit of doing that type of thing, so hopefully we can keep that up, because that's how we get all the good players.
All right, we have another Zerg. We have Bear. He was previously Sergeant Bear, I believe. A Platinum Zerg, fairly newish recruit. We got him October, I believe he showed up.
I think so. I haven't talked too much with Bear personally, but I'm glad he's on the team. Glad he signed up for the All-In 6, and glad he's in Group C.
Here we go. Pisosa, you have Group C.
Pisosa, he's so far obviously going to be number one in this group right now. Let's see if we can get him some competition here. Not to slam any of these other guys, but Pisosa's too good, man.
Oh, we have another new recruit. Another surprisingly hard worker. Sloth. A now Platinum Zerg.
Nice. I like Zloth. He's always asking questions in chat. He's always trying to figure out how to get better and getting people to go over his replays and stuff. So hopefully we got some people to help practice with him.
You have that attitude. I mean, you got Platinum pretty quickly once he got on the right tracks there.
Yeah.
We have one of our very new players. I believe he signed up 2 days ago to the team. We have Siren. Let me focus it right. There we go. I know nothing about this guy. Actually,
I don't know. I know he plays Terran.
I also know he has got masters with all 3 races. He said in his application. I think that was 2013 time. So things have changed since then. But even so, that's
he's
strong.
He's there to give Pisosa some competition then.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be interested to see how that game goes. All right, we are 3 more players. We have the winningest of players. The most winning.
Oh.
Of all time. We have Minimum Rage, otherwise known as Minimum Rage.
Minimum Rage here to show us some mech Terran in this group. Some of these new
Oh,
guys, I think, are gonna be surprised at how good this player is for his league.
I want to see Mini Rage Pisosa. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's going to be amazing. So good. All
Mhm.
right, we have. I can't count. 2 players left. Oh, the
Oh
rematch
wait,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. Nice
Yes.
catch there, Total Havoc. That's gonna
This isn't
be a
scripted.
hype match for sure.
Minimum Rage needs a T. There we go. Sick. All right, here we go. Oh wow. Here we go. Can we see this name?
You're hyping me up too much. What is it?
I know. It's you.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to say that word.
UWKC.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's past the time for naughty words.
In Group C. All right, so
I reckon you can
that's
do
gonna be
it.
interesting.
Third place, as long as I don't show up in the last slot.
There's one more draw. It's gonna be
One more
Gamer
draw.
Richie.
It's not.
Make it Cyrex.
It's not. Oh my god.
Oh,
Here we go.
it's gonna
Ooh. Micromyth. Gold
Micromyth. I
Zerg
played a couple
player.
games with this guy before.
Yeah. It's one of
I like him.
Neostar's friends. Also very active
Pretty,
in chat saying, hey, how can I improve? How can I do this? How can I do that?
yeah.
Wow, so we have 8 players left, and this last group
I
is
guess it's
gonna
already decided then.
is
But
gonna be ridiculous.
we'll
Yeah,
draw
well,
from the
people
build
don't know
anyway.
who signed up though. That's the thing. I mean, you know, and I know.
Oh,
I
I got the nod from Sin behind the scenes here. He's actually picking me to advance in this group.
yeah,
Wow.
I think based on leagues, you're pretty likely to get up there.
I did luck out a little bit, but there's lots of ZVZ here that I don't like. Minimum Rage is I've played him before. I'm very familiar with his style, so that kind of goes against him.
Yeah.
Um, but still, his macro is pretty beasty. Total Havoc, I haven't. Well, he beat Minimum Rage, so I almost have to put him above Minimum Rage in that case.
Hmm.
And the rest are all kind of wild cardy. I'm gonna put Zloth behind Minimum Rage, and then Micromyth and Bear down at the bottom. Mostly because I just don't know their style very well. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So we have Group D, or do we mean Group Death?
Oh, there's gonna be lots of good games here. Let's go ahead and draw from the bull anyway, though, just to hype it up.
I mean, people don't know all the players in this group yet. All right. So let's start off with the most important player, of course. Any ideas?
Is it you?
I mean, it's your words, not mine, right? There we go. It's me.
Stark hype Group D.
All right. The next player for the group of death, which, in my opinion, is probably going to be the group of death, we have Cyrex as number 2.
Oh man, Cyrex got his work cut out for him.
He got
But you
promoted,
know,
huh?
yeah, and he
He's a
plays a
platinum.
lot of StarCraft too. He plays. I put him in the top 25% of this group actually of everybody here in this tournament in terms of how much he plays. So he's got that going for him.
All right, we have one of our newer recruits. I believe the last Protoss. I'm not sure. We have White Guy.
No, there's another Protoss
Oh,
that we
yeah,
haven't.
there's another Protoss. That's true.
But White Guy is fairly new.
All right.
Have
He's
his
a
work cut out
platinum,
for him
I
in Group
believe.
D. I think so.
Is the next player. We have 216, the Zerg player. Who you will know more about than me, I believe.
Do I? I know that he's been laddering pretty recently because I had to check out to find out what his actual username meant.
Oh yeah, he signed up with. His name
Yeah,
is in binary because his name's all numbers. That's pretty cool.
yeah. So we have him down as 216, but when we're casting his games, you're going to see him down as like 001100 something. So that'll be explained while we cast his games, though.
Sin, you silent person. What do you know about 216? Maybe you can enlighten us. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sweet. Sweet. Good insight there on 216. All right, let's draw another name.
The last names in this group, man. Oh my god, this group.
Oh, I'm just noticing. Yeah, like we we still have name, we still have Zale, we still have Gamer Richie.
Yep, yep. We're all in here. So we got Gamer Richie coming out next. Let's rapid fire these names off. We have Gamer Richie. We have Shalashika, Diamond Terran, all things Terran mods. Super nice guy. Probably going to be casting this as well. This group is ridiculous, man. We have Zale, my buddy. We've played several thousand games of StarCraft with each other, and I think we have a 50% win record. So
there you go.
That shows you how good he is. And the last player, name, the Master Zerg. Well, no questions about the group of death. Oh my god, I don't even know if I'm going to make it out.
This is, yeah, for real, eh? I mean, if you have a 50-50 win rate against Zale...
apparently Sin wasn't heard as well. So hang on. 216, he's a guy in Korea, American. We believe he's there for military. Coming back in 2015, starting to play a lot more. There we go.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Super nice guy, also.
It's
I don't know if
you've...
All right, so who we put number 1 in Group D? Name?
Well...
Name? Based on League, anyway. Or Gamer Richie's a master,
League,
too, right?
You put Gamer Richie.
Oh, yes.
He queues up against... there we go, the pot's empty, by the way. We're done. Based on League, you put Gamer Richie coming out on top, as he queues up against GMs fairly regularly. But...
Okay.
I mean... Yeah.
All right. So we'll put Gamer Richie first, and then I think name is going to be a pretty close behind. And then I don't know, what league is Shalashika?
Diamond Terran.
Is he like a top diamond, close to master, or
Consistent
is he around
diamonds.
your level?
I'm not sure. When I was Zerg and I was Masters, I would fairly regularly beat him, but after I took my break and I came back, he's a lot stronger of an opponent for me personally to play. So whether that's him getting better, me getting worse, a combination of the two, he's formidable for sure. He can definitely take games off of anyone in this group, especially Kwang and Richie on a good day as well. I think it's really going to be coming down to how to... Because this is best of one as well. I've taken games off of everyone in this group, but Kwang and Richie and Zale as well, and Shalashika... I'm not sure if I can beat all of those reliably in a best of one. I'll be honest, those guys are tough.
Gonna have to get your safest build going. So I'm gonna go with Gamer Richie, name, and yeah, I'll go with Simcoe Productions there.
That's hard.
I don't know too much about him though. Personally, I would put you as number 3, and then I would put Zale as number 4, and Shalashika at number 5. Those 3 though could be interchangeable pretty easily. I'm going to give Cyrex 6th place, White Guy 7th, and I've never seen 216 play, so I really don't, no offense towards him or anything, but I just don't know how to rank him.
I think this group is going to be real close in the rankings, because with this kind of group setup as well, there's the potentials for ties and stuff maybe, so we're going to have to look on who beat who and all that kind of stuff. So I think the 3rd, 4th, 5th place, and maybe even 2nd place, depending on how the Diamond and Masters match up, is going to be real close. And it's going to be a lot of like 4, 5 3s or 4 4s, that kind of thing. Or is that even right? It's no 7, total 7. So
4 3s.
4 3s, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be close.
It's going to be a sick tournament, though. I'm really excited to get started.
I'm really worried about that group. Oh, man. I'm going to say, if I lose, you're going to have a reliable caster. Let's put it that way.
All right, so let's quickly go over the groups one more time here. We got Group A featuring Mr. Lando, Tang, Canary, Nexlux, Einherjar, Aquila, Detoner, and Arrow Air. So that's going to be a fun group to watch. Going to be able to see a Tang versus Lando, a Canary versus Lando, Tang versus Canary rematch. Einherjar is going to be able to mix it up with some of these guys and test how test his progress. I mean, in terms of how much he's been playing and how much better he's getting. And we're going to get to see some of these new guys, Arrow Air, Aquila, and Detoner, all just making their first splash into the All-In tournament. So get to see them mix it up with. I mean, Tang is in your group, so good luck
Well,
with
you
that.
say that, but Name is saying anyone from Group A want to swap. I mean, it looks like he's fine playing Tang, but Group D is oh my god. Even Name, who's like what we put as first place, maybe second, is saying, yeah, I don't want this group. It's it's too much.
It's gonna be sick.
Oh
So Group
man.
B, we have Shadver, TB Ham, Purge, Fruit Potato, Acadian, Galaxy, Dead Phoenix, and J-Ro. Also going to have some good matchups there. I'm interested to see how TB Ham does, against Fruit Potato, against Shadver, against Purge. Acadian can he always has a chance, no matter what his league is. So excited to see how well he does. Dead Phoenix recently switching to Protoss, and he's been Protossing it up pretty hardcore lately. So we'll see how his skills match up with some of these guys. And J-Ro, the wildcard random player who he plays pretty well, to be honest. So he
He
can
beat me
definitely
in
steal a game
practice like
from.
last week.
Yep. I can see him steal a game from a couple of these guys, and you know what? If he's really on point, who knows? Maybe sneak in. But yeah, I mean, that one is going to be the hardest to predict, I think, in terms of who's going to place where.
Yeah, I can
Because
agree
even
with that.
I don't feel too confident with my top three choices there, but you got to go for it. So Group C, it's going to be P. Sosa, Siren, G Dog Casey, Total Havoc, Minimum Rage, Zloth, Micromyth, and Bear. All in Group C here. Probably, I think P. Sosa is pretty happy with what he's got in his group here.
Yeah.
No one has really seen how Siren played. He was streaming earlier today, and I did check it out. But then I got busy setting this up, so I couldn't really watch. But interested to see how he matches up with the rest of our players here. Definitely going to be solid. And then, I have some good games sometimes. I'm actually going to be practicing pretty hard for this, so we'll see if I can slide into third place there.
No problem.
And Group D is going to be Gamer Richie, Name, Stark, Zale, Shalashika, Cyrex, White Guy, and 216. And that's going to be probably the most fun group to watch, to be honest.
The other weird thing in this group, me, Zale, and Shalashika are really good friends, and we've played so much together. The amount of mind games between us three is gonna be ridiculous.
Oh man, I don't think you're gonna make it. I think you're gonna get out mind gamed.
I don't know, man. I honestly can't predict this group. It's ridiculous. I think after I've played a few games, poor Cyrex, that kill me, please. Oh my god. This group. Oh my god. Why?
This is gonna be sweet. I can't wait. So why don't we go ahead and talk about when things are going to be getting started, because it's going to be pretty soon. Maybe a little sooner than players expect.
I mean, we can get going tomorrow, probably, right?
I suppose. The brackets are all set up. So I'm actually going to go ahead and start the group stage. So the brackets are now finalized on Challenge. But you guys don't have to worry about doing anything on this site. All you have to do is get your replay to Sinistar. And Sinistar has offered to be the replay manager, and he's going to take all of them, put them all together, and give them to me and the other casters so we can go ahead and cast. But what we want you guys to do is start setting up I'm reading and talking at the same time. Start setting up your matches with other players in your group. There's no specific order in which you have to play them. Just make sure you get one game that you guys both agree is going to be your all-in 6 game, and get it done. Which leads to the next point. Which maps are we going to use? Well, let me go ahead and get this link up here, actually. One sec.
Yeah, we're using the Season 1 of 2015 map pool. We want to get a lot of games on those maps, see what they're like, get everyone practicing for those. So that is the returning maps. I'm not a fan of them, to be honest. Well,
me neither.
I am about that. There's Catalina, Deadwing and Foxtrot Labs. I mean, I can build a lot of Reapers on those maps, which is kind of cool, but I'm not a massive fan. And then we have 3 new 2-player maps and 1 new 4-player map. There is, let me see if I can remember, Expedition Lost is like a snowy map with a funky third base for Terran and Protoss to take. There's Secret Spring, also, you had an in-base on that map, I believe, and a
Yep.
really far away third. What else can I... Vanny Research Station, that's a thin map, I think.
I like that map. Yeah, it's very thin from top to bottom, but it's
Yeah.
big. There's a long rush distance, and it has an in base as well, I think.
And the last one is Inferno Pools. And I think you can spawn anywhere on that map. It's a 4-player map. Kind of like a mixed-up tile set. It's like probably like a good version of Dual Side, if you remember that map. 4-player version. It's got an island expansion, or 2 of them actually, on top and bottom. So that's going to be pretty hype.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we get to see some of these new maps, but also a little bit of familiarity with Deadwing, Catalina, and Dirty Foxtrot. But anyway, my personal opinion aside, what you guys are going to do is just come up with a map that you want to play on. It's going to make the most sense. We could do vetoes, but then there's no way to really moderate that, especially when you guys are playing on your own time. So just talk to each other. Pick a map that you guys can both agree on. If you end up having some sort of crazy dispute and can't figure it out, you can find myself or you can find Stark to help moderate it, I guess. But I expect that you guys can have a decent conversation with each other. Select a map you want to play on and go for it. And then, yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, if you're worried about the new maps, you can talk to it with the opponent of your choice and you can like veto it out. You can say, well, I don't want to play on the new maps. So you have what? If you want to veto, you have 3 vetoes, so you can work your way down to the last map. So you can at least knock out 3 of the 4 of the new maps.
Sure.
So,
come up with it any way you want.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys to figure out how you're going to choose a map for the best of ones, because it's just like, I can't set a map for each of you guys and have everybody be happy. So you guys decide on your own. Once we get into the playoff stages, we will have a set game 1 map at least, where a loser will select the next one going on. We'll get into that shortly here, but I think for today all we really want to talk about is setting up the group stages. So yeah, and I think we did a pretty good job of that, unless you have anything else you want to add.
I don't like my group.
We could take some questions from Twitch chat if you guys have anything specific you need explained. We can go ahead and do that now.
Yeah, let's go for it. So what questions have we got?
I see a couple of people talking about practicing on the ladder maps. You can find that they're in the custom matches. So yeah, you would have to find other players on the team to practice with.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna have to be.
So Aquila is saying, how do we know in what order to play the games? It doesn't really matter what order you play them, as long as you get them all done and you send them all to Sinistar on HipChat. You upload them to GG Tracker or drop.sc or whatever. I think you can just drag them into HipChat, actually. Send it to him. Try and keep the results and the communication as private as possible, because we want to keep it as spoiler-free for the casts.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Make sure not to spoil any of the results. I mean, you don't have to actually go in and hide your match history or anything like that. You can if you want, so that other players don't... Yeah, but just don't go out of your way to spoil results, because it's going to be really fun to cast and find out how things are going. But yeah, there's no order you have to play these in. Oh. Yeah, good questions there. When do we start playing, and when are they due by? Well, now that the now that the group stages are set, you can start playing right now if you want. They're going to be due. Let's see. What's a good day for them?
2 weeks, aren't we? Because we got the sign-ups done so quick.
We were going to give 2 weeks, and then we made them best of ones instead. So I thought we were going to squish it down to 1 week. We can give 2 weeks, though, if you think that's a better idea.
Well, I think 2 weeks is going to be easier.
Okay.
I mean, if people get all their matches in a week, then we can just cut it down.
Okay.
I think 2 weeks is going to be easier, because even if the games, sorry to cut you off, even if the games are short, it's the scheduling, which is the thing. You've got to schedule with 7 different people, which
That's true.
I mean, yeah, everyone should be in hip chat at this stage, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. But it's
That brings up a
easier.
good point. If you have trouble communicating with your opponent and you've been active in trying to get a hold of your opponent, but they're not responding, or you can't find them in hip chat or anything like that, let us know. I'd say you can take a screenshot if you want that, just to make sure there's a little bit of proof there,
Yeah,
just for us to look at. But let us know as early as you can so that we can poke them and try to get their attention for you. We really don't want to have any walkovers. It's probably
it
it's
might happen,
very
but
it might happen, yeah, exactly. There might be a couple walkovers. Hopefully not, though. We'd like you guys to play all your games. So,
mhm.
yeah.
So,
What I'm going to do probably is just open up a hit chat window with all of my opponents on the side here, and then
yeah,
start
start messaging.
conversations with all of them.
So yeah, I recommend everyone else should be doing that too. If you need help finding your opponents, come find any of the staff. We'll point you in the right direction. What else was I going to say? Yeah, I think 2 weeks is also a good idea because with New Year's coming up, as
That's
was
true.
mentioned
Yeah,
here.
I just saw Aquila mention that in chat. So yeah, definitely, two
Yeah.
weeks, and that seems to be fair for everyone. And then we can start casting the week after.
Yeah, so Nate wants to start playing now. Dude, I'm not playing now. It's 3 a.m. Screw that. I'll play another time when I'm actually awake. Uh, what else was I going to say? There was something probably very intelligent. That's a shame. Oh,
I
well.
like Zale's attitude here. You
Yeah.
don't win tournaments by beating the worst players. He's happy that he has a tough group, and if you come out of that group, you can beat anybody. So, good point there, but made by Zale. Do we have any other
Yeah.
points we got to touch on? Well,
Uh,
either way, if you guys have any questions, just hit up me or Stark. We're both around pretty often, so we'll get your question answered as soon as possible. Anything you want to dispute or anything like that, talk to us about it. We will get it sorted. But yeah, I think that's about all that I have to talk about.
yeah, I think so. We should send the challenge link out to everyone now as well. That hasn't been done.
That is true. Let me get that done right
Um,
now.
it's like we're already getting games played. Just keep it spoiler free. We don't want to know the results until we cast it. So casters, we're going to be getting all sorts of people in because, in theory, if everything's played, we have 112 best of ones to cast. I think
Yeah,
we're going to spread it across like 8 days or something. So there's going
give it
to
a
be
try.
me and Casey here where we can be, but we're going to get new people in as well. Well, new as it. They're going to be all in people.
Mhm.
Who else? Hopefully, yeah, should be
Got
good.
some interest from Dead Phoenix, from Icarus, from Detner. But any of Einherjar, I think, mentioned he wanted to help out.
Hmm.
So good point. If any of you guys want to cast, hit up Stark or I. Let us know. It doesn't matter if you're good or if you've done it before. Honestly, we just need people who are excited to cast. So if it's your first time ever doing it, that's fine. Just we'll pair you up with someone who's done it before, so that you guys have a little bit of experience with you. But I think it's a good opportunity. We need all the casters we can get, so there's not really going to be a limit. So if you guys want to test it out and try it, then now is your best chance.
I don't know my group. If I make it
Yeah,
out,
that's
man,
nice.
it's gonna be good.
All right. Well, I think I've said my piece here, and I think I'm about good to go. Unless you have anything else you'd like to add.
Uh, Now I reckon I'm. Oh yeah, one last thing. I remember what I was gonna say. All of these games, because they are obviously competitive in nature, are automatically eligible for
Oh
internal
yeah.
ladder.
Mhm.
So same rules apply there. Winner goes and uploads them. If you don't have an account on the new one, come and find me or Sinister, and we can set you up, or ask any of the staff to poke us,
Got
and
to
we'll set you up with that.
mention one thing though. Sin actually brought up a good point earlier. They probably shouldn't upload their games on the ladder because it will kind of spoil when we look at the ladder
Yeah,
page.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Because we updated the
Sinistar
ladder
said,
to make it cool, so don't do that.
yeah,
Yeah,
we'll update the ladder after the cast to get that started.
yes, we will do that. Okay, that's a very good point. We will do not upload them to the ladder. They will be uploaded to the ladder by us
Yeah,
because we'll have all your replays because you'll be sending them all to us.
exactly. All right. Well, hype all in 6. I can't wait to get started on this and see how this shakes up. It's going to be super awesome. So,
Okay.
super excited. Make sure you get us our replays. Make sure you get in contact with all your opponents as soon as possible. And yeah, good luck. Have fun to everybody.
Yeah, see ya. Wow.